So Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer.com, and many other freelancing sites are dead, and this is no exaggeration. It has been for a year now, and in 2025 there are no clients you can get from. So what to do? Now, in this video, I will prove to you why 99% of you will never get clients on these sites. And yes, this applies to all freelance niches, and also the best possible solution for this. So let's get started. Trust me, I know many of you are still holding on to the hope that these sites can bring in clients effortlessly, but the reality is far from it. The freelancing world has changed drastically, and here's the lowdown. First off, there's an overwhelming level of competition on these sites. Thousands of freelancers, many with subpar skills, flood these platforms every day. This saturation makes it nearly impossible for even moderately skilled professionals to stand out. When clients log in, they're bombarded with hundreds of bids that all look the same. As a result, quality gets diluted, and the platforms end up being more of a popularity contest than a place where genuine talent gets noticed. Now, consider the quality of freelancers you find on these sites. Unfortunately, many individuals who jump on board aren't really committed to honing their craft. They're just looking for quick gigs. This influx of low-quality work means that clients are increasingly frustrated. They're tired of sifting through endless proposals, only to get mediocre results. Because of this, smart clients are starting to avoid these platforms altogether, choosing instead to work through personal networks or more specialized channels where quality is guaranteed. And let's not forget the impact of commission fees. High commissions eat away at your earnings, making it even harder for freelancers to justify the time and effort spent on these sites. Top-tier freelancers have realized that the hefty fees mean they lose a significant chunk of their hard-earned money. So many of them are abandoning these platforms in search of better opportunities where they can negotiate directly with clients or work through referral networks. This departure of skilled freelancers further devalues the services offered on these sites. What's even more disappointing is that these issues are universal across all freelance niches, whether you're a graphic designer, writer, video editor, or programmer. The promise of easy money and instant success on these platforms is nothing more than a myth. The cycle of oversupply, low-quality work, and diminishing returns has reached a point where even new freelancers find it almost impossible to break. Clients are simply over. Now let's get to the only solution. These freelancing platforms are not coming back anytime soon. So what's the new and only way to get clients? Many so-called gurus now suggest quitting editing altogether because the market is too crowded, but that's just surface-level thinking. The most effective strategy I've discovered is to focus on content creation. Even if video editing becomes fully automated, content creation is something that can never be replaced. In fact, the only editors earning more than $100K a month are content creators. So, how do you start? Begin by setting up your own YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be perfect at first. What matters is that you consistently showcase your editing skills and unique style. Whether you're creating content directly related to your niche or simply producing high-quality videos that serve as a live portfolio of your work, every video you post acts as a self-advertisement. Make sure your edits look sharp and professional, because as the saying goes, attention is the new currency. When you generate genuine engagement, you become a force in this industry. I know it might sound far-fetched right now, but trust me, this approach has limitless potential. When you create content, you're not just relying on outdated platforms that charge high commissions and flood the market with low-quality work. Instead, you build a personal brand that speaks directly to potential clients. For example, my own channel may have only about 100 subscribers right now, but I've already secured 5 clients through it. I don't even need to maintain a massive portfolio because my content does all the talking for me. Starting with content creation is simpler than you think. First, choose a niche that aligns with your skills or passion. Video editing is a great place to start. Then, invest some time in learning basic video production and optimization techniques. There are plenty of free resources available on YouTube that can help you get started. Once you're ready, begin posting regularly, engage with your audience, and let your work speak for itself. Over time, this steady flow of content will not only attract clients, but also open up other revenue opportunities like sponsorships and passive income streams. In short, if you want a steady influx of clients and long-term growth in this competitive market, stop relying on dead platforms and start building your personal brand through content creation. This is the only sustainable path forward. Hope you found this insight useful. Stay tuned for more tips, and let's take your career to the next level. Alright, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for sticking with me through these insights. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Until next time, keep building your brand and making amazing content. Peace out.